So what I want to talk about as well, because I'm kind of interested in, look, the surface level advice is, post regularly and post interesting content and put time into it and all of those good things. And then when you look at the people that have sort of seem to come from nowhere and suddenly their content is getting hundreds of comments and tons of visibility. Let's talk about pods. Can you explain pods to people that don't know what's happening, and what are your views on them?
I'm going to answer your question in two parts, because the first part, what you were saying is like suddenly people come out of nowhere and they have a lot of momentum, and you wonder like, how are they having the momentum, which makes you think, could they be in a pod? So I will talk about pods in the second step. I noticed myself firsthand, and other people have said this as well. You can get a temporary push from LinkedIn with the algorithm. We don't know how long it will last for, we have no idea. But if you had a post that performed really well, and the next one performs well, and the next one performs well, then no matter what crap you put out, it will perform well. Until a certain time, it doesn't perform well anymore. You see, like someone is on a run, and they are just on a run, and then it kind of plateaus. So the big creators, they also say this, they have like spurts of like a few weeks going nuts, and then it plateaus, and then it goes nuts again. It is not linear. It's the worst thing you can do, reposting someone else's content. So sometimes you might see a new creator and you think like, why are they performing so well? They could just be on this like run, but they could also be in an engagement pod. So engagement pods is basically, the easiest form is probably a WhatsApp chat with 100 of people in there. You create a post on LinkedIn, you put the post into the chat, and everyone in the chat jumps onto that post, likes, comments it, maybe repost it, but that would be stupid. So basically, the idea is you trigger a whole lot of engagement on your post to signal to the algorithm your post is valuable, and therefore the algorithm will amplify it. I have mixed feelings about it, because on the one hand, I can see, yes, it can work, but then also on the other hand, it feels a little bit like cheating, but also it can go into a wrong direction. I think in general, using engagement pod leaves me with a feeling of like, I'm trying to cheat the system. And I think also it makes you lazy, because what really the best way is to have a post go viral and put out really good content. Isn't it better to put that time into crafting good content and connecting with the right people? And for example, you never know, your next content could go viral. You never know. So focus on putting out really good content, and yeah, rather than engagement pods.